Hello everyone, my name is Nina and welcome to my Bonbonina channel. Today I'm gonna make very decadent, very sophisticated, very chocolatey chocolate cake. This recipe is from Nina Tarasova. She is Russian amazing pastry chef and I adore her. Her recipes are like very amazing. So this cake you might think is complicated, it's not, and it's gonna taste amazing. It's this cake for everyone who loves chocolate. Alright, so I'm starting to make this cake by preparing jello, chocolate jello for this cake. So I prepped my ring or mold or what you have, and I covered it with the plastic wrap. So I have water, and before I started I soaked and bloomed my gelatin. So sugar and cacao powder, and I melted chocolate on the water bath and it's going in there too. This is going on the stove. And I'm going to boil water and wait till sugar is all dissolved, and then it's ready. So my mass is same consistency and it's hot and the sugar is dissolved, and now I'm adding there my bloomed gelatin and mixing it all very well together and waiting till gelatin is dissolved. Everything is hot, so gelatin dissolves really quickly. So, and this is done, ready. It's not complicated at all. Our first step to make this cake is ready. So now I'm just moving this cocoa and chocolate mass in this pan. I'm just letting it cool to the room temperature, and then it goes to freezer. And it's gonna stay there overnight or until I need it. Now we're gonna make chocolate sponge cake for our decadent chocolate cake. So here I melted my chocolate on a water bath again, and I'm adding butter there to the chocolate. And now I'm mixing together and melting butter together with chocolate, waiting till butter is melted. My butter is all melted into the chocolate, and now I'm gonna make a meringue. So I'm whipping my egg whites, and gradually, as usual, I'm gonna add sugar into my egg whites. My meringue is ready. It's beautiful, it's shiny, and we'll leave it for later. And now, using same whisk, I'm gonna whip together eggs, sugar, and almond flour, and I'm gonna sift it. I'm gonna whip it to the fluffy consistency. So I like the consistency, and now I'm gonna add and now while it's mixing, I'm gonna add my chocolate with butter. Right, I like how it looks. We don't need mixer anymore, we don't need whisk anymore. So I'm gonna sift there my flour and my cacao powder, and I'm gonna fold it into our mixture really gentle. We're doing it really gentle because our dough, our butter, has to stay nice, airy and fluffy. So this is all mixed in. Now, for the best result, that's why we whipped meringue separately, we're gonna add it to the butter, and again, very gently, don't overmix it. Very gently, I'm adding there my meringue. And again, in a folding action, from the bottom and up, I am mixing it all together. And it smells amazing. So imagine there's chocolate, there's cacao powder, butter, all the good stuff. So my butter is all ready, and now I'm moving it to my pan. Consistency is beautiful. So for the cake we will need 2 sponge cakes. So I'm spreading my butter. So then I can cut 2 rings out of this, 2 pieces. Alright, and this is goes to the oven for 356 Fahrenheit for about 10-15 minutes. So you check with your toothpick and see if it's dry, it's ready. Okay, our jello is ready, sponge is baked, and now we're gonna make chocolate mousse for our wonderful, amazing, decadent chocolate cake. Already warmed my milk and I put there tea. It's very important if you have really good aromatic tea, like a fruit, rose. It's like right now I have this one, it gave it aroma and a little bit of color, and it smells so good. So right now I am gonna sift my milk, turn it to the pot and warm it again, and I'm warming it again to the boiling point. While my milk is boiling, I'm gonna whip my egg yolks with the sugar. I'm gonna add my hot milk gradually in my egg yolks and sugar. Now I'm returning my milk and egg yolks mixture to the stove, and we're making a creme anglaise, and I'm gonna cook it on a medium heat just till it thickens really slightly. Alright, my creme anglaise is ready, and now I'm adding there my gelatin. Now I'm adding my gelatin. It's soaked and bloomed. And mixing it really well. Here I melted my chocolate on a water bath. And now I'm adding my hot creme anglaise to the chocolate. And mixing it really well together. And I'm mixing it really gentle and incorporating everything together. So I whisked it together really nicely. So we have like this ganache, almost the ganache consistency. And now it should cool to the room temperature. While it's cooling, I'm gonna whip my cream to the soft peaks. Okay, so I wet my cream to the soft peaks, and now our beautiful ganache and creme anglaise mixture we're gonna really gentle combine together. It looks and smells delicious. So I'm gonna add a little bit of cream first to the chocolate mixture and folding it together. Fantastic. And now little by little in 3 parts. I'm gonna add it to the whipped cream. Alright, everything looks really beautiful, and now I am moving my mixture, my mousse basically, to the piping bag. Okay, here this is my favorite mold for the cakes. You can just use ring and plastic wrap. I use it on my previous videos, you can check it out. But here I don't need that. I don't need acetate because this mold is especially for the cakes. I only put plastic wrap on the bottom. So it will be easier to take cake out when it's ready. I'm gonna cover my sponge with a small layer of mousse. And now it's time for our chocolate jello. And now our second layer of the sponge cake. And everything we're finishing with the mousse. And our amazing chocolate mousse cake is almost ready. Now I'm gonna put it in the freezer for a few hours, and I'm gonna finish it with the glaze and we can enjoy it. So I'll see you in a few hours. Our cake is in the freezer. I'm gonna make chocolate glaze to make our cake even more beautiful and more tasty. So very easy. Water, sugar, cacao powder, and sour cream. It all very well together, and we're gonna cook it till everything becomes one same consistency. Alright, everything looks beautiful. My sugar is dissolved and everything is the same consistency. Now I'm adding there my gelatin, which I soaked before I started. And it really well and waiting till gelatin is all dissolved. My butter goes in there as well. I'm mixing it till my butter is all dissolved in the mixture. So it looks perfect, and now I'm just moving it to the bowl so it will cool down faster. Okay, so my glaze is ready, and now all we have to do is wait for our cake to cool down and for our glaze to cool down as well. So I'll see you later. And now it's time to finish our cake. So there is my glaze. It should be 40 degrees Celsius, and I'm gonna run a little with my blender to make her more even and more shinier. Now I'm gonna glaze my chocolate cake with my chocolate glaze, and it's gonna be amazing. Well, my beautiful decadent chocolate mousse cake is ready, and I can't wait to try it. This cake, it looks too sophisticated, but honestly, you saw it's not very complicated and it's amazing. You know, this mousse with the tea flavor, it's nothing like you tried before. Please subscribe, give your thumbs up, comment, visit my Instagram and Facebook, and press a bell below if you want to get a notification about my new video. And I'll see you in the next video.